Terrell. First of all, I missed you guys. It's been so long. It's been too long, really. You know, been busy. But here we go. Tonight's movie is Black Dynamite. You can watch it right now on Netflix. It's a silly, ridiculous comedy. Something lighter than the other stuff that we've done. You know, not too cerebral. This is gonna be sort of fun. Maybe it is. I don't know. But it's ridiculous. So you're in for a treat. I mean, at least in the beginning of the movie, it gets out of the way with the gratuitous violence and sex and just really, you know, silliness. So that way, you're not 40 minutes into the movie and you regret watching it. So the use of silly comedy in this, I mean, the first time when you see the mic pointing in and then he kind of stands up and the thing, the intentional use of mistakes, which I thought was really great in this movie. But he did it enough where it was like lightly used and it wasn't too much. My favorite one is like the slap shot or whatever, and then you the guy's like breaks character and then come back in as a different actor.
I am. Motherfucker.
Would Black Dynamite make a cool superhero? No really been changes to him, just the way he is, let him do that. Because I mean, he went from declaring war single-handedly on drugs and going after the communities, and essentially created his own Avenger team with different pimps and other people in his community. They join together forces to fight the war on drugs, which in my opinion is probably more effective than the actual Avengers. The Avengers started in one city, but they eradicated an entire drug crisis. Was Black Dynamite like low-key like a pimp in the movie? Because they said that, okay, you get the part where he goes to the women, they furthered him as pimps, right? And he's like overseeing the women and he's also taking care of them. Essentially the role of a pimp. And when that one lady gets out of line,
Euphoria, shut the fuck up. I know that was you. I ain't even gotta look. I should send your ass back to Crenshaw Pete with his hot ass coat hangers, bitch. Would you like that?
and I'm also confused about like what's Black Dynamite's background? Like, so in the movie, he's raised by a mother on her deathbed, wishes it, and he's an orphan. His mom died and he became an orphan, or did he have like two origin stories? And we're watching the merger of two parallel universes where we're seeing two Black Dynamites. You have the childless Black Dynamite, his mother dies at a young age, and he has a promise on who's really upset about him that he didn't do it.
I thought you promised your mama on her deathbed you was gonna get him off that stuff, Black Dynamite.
Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can promise you that.
Well, I hope it ain't like when you promised your mama you was gonna get him off of that stuff.
And you also have the orphan Black Dynamite, the superhero story who didn't have parents. So it's like a merging of two different characters. And you also notice it probably was two different parallels because you never really see, every time you see him he's wearing a different outfit, but he's coming back in a different outfit. So it's like, the movie could be watching two different Black Dynamites oscillating between two different parallel universes, operating one a misogynistic pimp, other one being a crime-fighting superhero. Yeah. Okay, now reading deeper into the movie, probably deeper than it is, because it's a silly movie, but in this pimp scene, when they're all sitting around and so Black Dynamite is they're talking about bringing drugs and having to have drugs in their community, trying to stop drugs in the community. Doesn't really have too much problem with the pimp thing, but I don't know, to each his own. So, and you see the different characters, and you see Captain Kangaroo, huge pop culture kid TV show icon, is a pimp as well. Ridiculous scene, hilarious, but is it trying to make a deeper commentary on pop culture blending in with little people with lower socioeconomic status in order to meshing them to make it easier for the government to bring it in. Is that the commentary they're making? Am I reading too much into it? I don't know. The movie's so silly that every time I watch it, it's like there's other layers of it I keep seeing. Also, what I like is how we have a blaxploitation movie somehow gets deeper and deeper and also becomes a kung fu exploitation movie with Fu Manchu in the middle of Vietnam War. Layers and layers of ridiculous on top of it. I hope to see more of those kind of commentaries. See some more of these kind of subgenre movies coming together, like a romantic comedy film mixed in with a steampunk theme, would be great. But ultimately, I want to get to the fact that is Black Dynamite a love letter to blaxploitation films, or is it getting something different? Like, is it really trying to use blaxploitation film as a subversive vessel in order to sort of showcase some of the institutional racism of the time, which reflects back into modern time. Tricky Dick.
Showtime, motherfucker! Fuck it!
The war on drugs, and coming back to how we use pop culture items to do this public population and then do things we don't really want to do, or things we wouldn't really agree on, like drinking a beverage, which makes you dig a little, stuff, you know, and so on and so forth. So that's it. Merry Christmas again. Thank you for watching.
I threw that shit before I walked in the room!